Hello, recording, and welcome back to Tales of Ostera. Today, we have no memes for this week.
Oh, I was gonna post something about the beach episode.
I'll leave that up in the airs for now. But last session, we learnt some things about the witch and her history. More so that she was less of a witch, and more so that she was a victim of, well, bad circumstances. Series of unfortunate events just kept going downhill. And while things weren't going well for her, it doesn't change the fact that she was the one who made the Cristatus and eventually led to Miara's family dying. So it was quite the saddening experience, but sort of as a what's the word? A gift? It's not really a gift, sort of. The witch gave you some things.
The witch gave us excellent things.
She gave you the antidote for the Cristatus, as well as the antidote for the petrification for that red eye induces on people.
Yay!
And after that, you exited back out of the garden and transported all the way to Flame's Grace, I believe, to the Flames Flask to take a rest for the evening. To which we are arising in the morning. You also bought some cold weather clothing, if I recall correctly, but yes, we arise in the morning and...
Quick DM question, just in regards to preparing spells.
Sure.
So the Jade Circlet that I have now, it is wide enough to fit on my head, but like not obviously like go further down than that. So obviously not as wide as my entire head.
Okay.
I'm just like assuming that like I cannot get it further down like to where my neck is, yes? Oh wait, no, never mind. I just read a spell. Unfortunate. Okay, never mind. I was going to do something neat, but I cannot because this specifically says place on your head.
Okay. I'm going to... Okay.
No.
I'll just continue on.
I had a plan, and the plan is ruined. I will go quiet now.
Okay, very well. Now... Yeah, did you all get, like, one room and all slept together, or did you get individual rooms? Do you think?
How big are the rooms?
Yeah, how big?
There would be a room big enough to house each individual if you wanted to, but I would say about, like, I don't know, normal room size. You want me to get a ruler out and measure a room?
Be beds. There's like enough beds.
8 inches, please.
Average room size.
Oh my god, please stop. I didn't mean it.
I gotta convert this to American for you.
To American.
It's about 14 feet by 14 feet.
It's bigger than my bedroom. Yeah.
That's
We're all
fine.
staying in a room.
Yeah. Stay in one room.
Sure.
Okay. Now, if you recall correctly, the people of the Flame Flask, the people who own the Flames Flask are a couple of half-orcs who very diligently clean every morning. But what would you all like to do? You're here in the room, people to save, gods to kill, red eyes to defeat, beaches to swim at.
Where's the nearest beach?
Well, you probably don't want to go to a beach anywhere in the Frostlands.
Yeah, probably not.
I'd say if you travel to Atlas Dam or Ripple Tide, they have areas that could be considered beaches.
Let's see. I guess we need to do a group discussion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reading the chat, sorry.
Sorry. I don't mean to throw us off so much.
Shamrock Shake takes priority.
Well, I was deciding whether I was going to get it or not, and apparently the answer is no.
You do.
You get to fight with Leah about that. Leah has said that I should not.
I had one yesterday. You should get it.
But
You
it would be
already have
alongside.
a drink in your order, and
But
it
this would
saves
be-
money.
Counterpoint.
Yes.
Dessert.
Okay.
Dessert.
Well, why don't you flip a coin, and then your reaction to what answer you get on the coin is your real answer.
I know that trick.
Yeah.
Really good trick. Holy shit.
If you get an answer that you don't want, and
You'll
you
know
you'll know it. Yeah.
You'll know it in your bones. You're like, damn it said no. Well, that means I need to get it then. Oh boy, this food is so freaking hot. Oh my god. I'm dying of spice over here. Okay, guys.
Group discussion.
I
Let's
flipped
see.
your coin.
The only thing I can think to do as the next logical step. Oh,
I can hear the suffering.
I put way too much sauce in it. It's so spicy.
These flames fire hot pockets is far too hot.
Okay, so we know that we last saw Pyreblight, or at least from what Arwen told us, Pyreblight was last seen in this area, headed to the northeast. But we don't know what's to the northeast. And I wonder if anybody else has seen Pyreblight recently, or if it was just like a one and done. Oh, excuse me. Or if it was like a one and done deal. Sorry, I'm in a lot of pain. Does somebody else want to talk?
What do you
As I
think we should
shovel
do
more
next,
Spikes into
Owen?
my face. Oh my god, I need to stop.
What do you think, Taylor? What should we do?
I think we should go to the library.
Which library?
Whichever is closest, because I'm tired.
Uh,
We're just tired.
What if we just
There's-
take a relaxation day?
Yeah.
We kind of partially saved the world a couple days ago. We need to celebrate.
Go out of town.
Night on the town. Let's have a hangover episode.
Oh,
We don't know what we did. And then we have to figure out what problems we caused.
Oh no.
I'm presently realizing that I'm missing some files from my tokens folder.
Oh no.
Oh well, I'll figure that out later. The closest library is in the cathedral here at Flames Grace. If you want to go there.
You have to say it in character though, Taylor.
Welcome to Flames Grace.
What?
Look at this little map that I drew.
Okay.
I should remember this.
Oh, cute.
Hey,
We got
this
some
was
old
the sewer
tokens
map,
on
wasn't
here.
it?
No. sewers in Atlas Dam. This is Flame's Grace.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
We're here at Flame's Grace.
We just woke
Go.
up in our room. We had a good long nap.
Breakfast pastries.
We'll call this building over here the Flames Flask.
Which one?
Over here.
Oh, nice.
Who wrote crosses over Brooke's eyes?
No one.
How
But it's
dare
the
you.
truth.
How dare you? Flame's Flask is every building.
Flames Grace. No, it's just copy pasting.
Ooh, nice. Okay, cool.
Hickey.
What other shops exist in this place?
Probably one for cold weather clothing, since you've bought cold weather clothing. There was that super gooey, sort of like local cuisine stall that's was sort of set up. Smells really good. There's the Calligrapher's Guild, that they're not really a store, but they're kind of like, you could pay them to teach you how to do calligraphy. There's the Flames Grace Woodworker.
I know something.
There's also... That's it. The Flames Flask. They have some stuff at the market if you want to.
I think she wakes up and she's immediately like gearing up to like leave. The more I think about it, I think Eileen is a workaholic. She never takes a break. She just is like go, go, go constantly, always.
Yeah.
So she's like gearing up. She's like looking at the map. That's what she's doing currently. I'm curious to see what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah, who'd probably woken up a little bit earlier, just kind of pauses and looks over. Just, do you have somewhere to go?
Well, I mean, we're gonna move onward, right? We're probably gonna go after Pyre Blight, which is seen in the region. We need to ask the local people, see if they've seen anything. And if not, then we just need to start trekking into the mountains.
We just had a few very chaotic days. We don't need to run the moment we step out the door.
Well, what else are you supposed to do?
Brows kind of furrow a bit. Have you never had a day of calm?
She slow blinks at you.
You
mean
never
like a
taken
day off?
In a way. Sometimes on days off, you still have tasks to fulfill, but you don't need this sense of urgency that you seem to have.
You know, I never really thought about... Other than taking like a day of rest, which makes sense. I mean, we could just sleep all day, and then we can get going. Is that what you want to do?
I think we can accomplish more than just sleeping all day. I think we can do more calm tasks to renew ourselves in a way, not be so focused on life or death.
What do you do to calm, to stay, to relax, and not worry about life and death?
She pauses to
I'm just
think of that
curious.
for a moment before her expression kind of screws up a bit. I will admit that I haven't had a day like that since I started wandering.
Surely, she looks over at Arwen. Surely, Arwen, you seem like a person who tends to have all sorts of hobbies and things. What do you like to do on your days off?
You think I have? Well, I like to go practice my fighting skills, kind of my archer
that's
skills.
true relaxing. Right there. She knows what's up.
Yeah. I also like to eat. I was gonna say eat pastries, but I like to eat in general. What else do I like to do? I don't know. Whittling, sometimes, maybe. Every once in a while. Oh! I know something really fun. And then she just starts to cast Druidcraft and creates a bush in the room. You thought I wouldn't. You thought I wouldn't.
Floorboards. It's kind of like begin to grow upwards. You see a small little shrub to begin with, just like pop out of the ground, and then suddenly it becomes a 5 foot tall by 5 foot wide bush.
Arwen's gonna do like one of the Flash, like cuts it into a topiary kind of things. There.
Honestly, I didn't even think he could do magic. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I can't really, but this is the best I got.
What do you sort of cut it into?
I cut it into Meyer's face with X's for eyes. I'm feeling particularly violent this morning.
Just the smallest twitch of a smile on Tamira's face. I suppose that could be seen as relaxing. Imagining that.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing anything is making me kind of anxious.
Well, perhaps we can be busy, but on calmer tasks and not thinking about the fate of the world for a day.
Right. Not thinking about the world right now. Thinking about this room, and there's people in it, and we're not doing anything. There's a bush.
Why don't we think about breakfast?
All right. Let's go get some breakfast. Is there a good place in town?
I would admit to having not spent too much time in this town. Do you know any, Arwen?
Any what? Sorry.
Good places for breakfast.
Places for breakfast. Yes. That one place. Flames Fast, does it do breakfast?
It does breakfast. Every
Okay.
place in Ostera has complimentary breakfast.
Oh my god, stop.
Breakfast time.
You could also go to the market, see what they have there to offer.
Okay. I'm feeling like a sit down.
All right. Let's go get some breakfast.
Okay.
I'm going to go downstairs and check out the menu.
Yeah, downstairs. There's a whole lot of generic sort of items on the menu, but one thing that sort of catches your eye as sort of unique, as a unique option is ham and cheese on rye.
The fuck is this? Arwen, look at this.
This is bullshit.
Why would you waste perfectly good ham and cheese? Put it on bread? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, no. I eat. I'm not terribly picky, but this, nah.
Like, you're paying full price for just a slice of the ham? You could have, like, a whole leg for that price. This is daylight robbery.
And how much is the ham and cheese on rye?
Well, it comes with your room, but ordinarily it costs 5 copper.
Miara just takes her food, goes and happily eats.
What did you get? Did you get the ham on rye?
Well, yeah, she saw it. She's like, "Oh, this is new," and took it.
Oh my god, Arwen, she got it. She's just gonna eat it. No complaints.
Wow.
Alright, fine. Food's food. I take it.
Okay. You take it and find somewhere to sit down and eat. Arwen, are you doing the same? Would they also offer like meat sticks? Maybe an omelette, perhaps?
Ooh, I'll take an omelet with extra mushrooms and a side of berries.
Okay. Give me a d20 roll, see if all the items that you requested are available here in Flame's Grace.
No, they are not. Damn it!
Oh my god.
I hate this place.
The half-orcish individual sort of apologizes. We don't serve that here. We don't have it here. It's kind of hard to get those ingredients where we are. Plus, with all the non-color nonsense going on and the rain and all that stuff, I don't know what's going on, but the church has been protecting us.
Can I get a milkshake?
Roll a d20 roll to see if they have milkshakes. Okay.
Yes.
They
Give me
definitely,
Damn.
Specialty.
they definitely have milkshakes.
Culture.
They have a wide variety of flavors and toppings that they can put on for you.
I will take a porridge.
Orange
Orange
milkshake.
milkshake.
I mean, it makes sense. The one thing that they do have, yeah.
Was that all? We can offer dual flavors if you would so desire. Orange and strawberry is very popular.
Orange and what were they called last time? Papples?
Papples, orange and papples. Okay,
Orange and papples.
we'll be
That
right there.
sounds good. Yep, papple cider.
Apple
Yeah,
cider.
oranges and papples.
Okay. You sit down, an omelette is served to you with ingredients that you did not desire. However, you soon after are presented with a apple and orange milkshake, which, as you sort of taste it, is quite good. Like, it's really good, actually. For those of you who are eating the ham and cheese on rye, it's a very unique taste. It's unlike anything that you've tasted before, but it's sort of like a strange combination of things that just work well enough together to say that this is actually good. It surprises you that this tastes good, and you're kind of disappointed that it does taste good because you were expecting, Eileen at very least, was at first glance disappointed that this was an item on the menu.
Miara, meanwhile, is just smiling happily as she eats her sandwich. She just was happy for a new experience.
I don't want to like it, but it's actually really good. Like the cheese and the meat, they just kind of melt together in this lovely pillowed blanket of bread. It all just kind of comes together. So lovely.
Why
I think this is my new favorite food.
Why spend so much time doubting whether you like something and not just try it?
Well, you never know, right? You might, if you try something, you might not like it, and that would suck. And that's just part of
you
life.
could also love it, like you are enjoying that sandwich.
Right. All right. I've made up my mind what I'm going to do today.
Oh, and what is that?
I'm going to do things that I've never done before.
That is a very appealing idea. Did you have anything in mind?
Hold on. I need to think about this. All the things that I've never done that I've always wanted to do? This is a tough one. I've never worn a dress in my entire life.
Mira literally pauses at that, like mouth halfway to sandwich, or like sandwich halfway to mouth. Pardon, and like looks over at Eileen. Never.
Never in my entire life. They look super uncomfortable.
They are actually quite freeing. I tend to wear something like shorts underneath or pants, just for ease of nature, but...
Right. But most of the time, people just wear the dress, right? They don't even wear pants.
Yeah, we've just been going to the bathroom, like, wherever, right? Like, this entire time. Is that how this works?
I'm just gonna pretend that this conversation isn't happening while I eat.
No, we go.
Oh, it's a genuine question.
We go to the bathroom when there's bathrooms available. Otherwise, we use the bushes.
Otherwise, we hold it.
This is a forbidden D&D topic. Yes, it is. This is not to be discussed.
Okay, I was just curious.
All right, that's the first one on the list. Let's see. What else have I never done? I don't know what I don't know. What I've not done. You know what I mean? What are things that you like to do? Both of you.
Well, I feel like mine might be a bit boring.
No, tell me. You have to.
Well, one thing I enjoyed greatly was walking through the gardens that I had around my home.
Miara, that's not fair. Stop.
I'm sure there are gardens here.
In this icy, mountainous region filled with snow.
Different types of flowers grow in different places. Some prefer the cold.
Okay, question, Miara. How many times can you travel by tree?
When I first started, I could only do so once, but I feel like I could do that a few times now.
You cut out right when you said the number.
4.
4.
Out of character. 4.
Right. So technically, in one day, we can go to 3 places and come back. Right?
Very true. Yes.
Arwen, I need some input.
It would have had to have been a place that I've been, but yes.
My input?
Yeah. You're always full of ideas. Usually wacky ones. Where's your favorite place to go? What's your favorite food? Is there a shop somewhere? Is there a thing you like doing that you can only do in Atlasdam? You know? Things.
I mean, I'm not from Atlasdam. But, back in Swarky, I like to go fishing.
Is fishing interesting?
Yeah, totally. You just sit out there and just kind of feel the breeze on your face, and the real exciting part was when you didn't have a fish, because I would just go with my dad all the time, and we just talk, and all the father-daughter things.
Like what?
I don't know. What did you talk about with your dad?
Not that. Not interesting things. Not, yeah.
Interesting things.
Well, we talked about, how to cast spells and how to fight things and how to take over the world and stuff. Yeah. Normal stuff. Obviously, I didn't have a normal childhood.
Pretty normal.
That's not normal. It can't be. I refuse to believe that's normal.
It is not normal, Eileen.
Thank you, Miara. Thank you.
I hope that we can make up for that now and in the future. The one thing vaguely similar between your childhood and mine is that my father also taught me magic. Although mine was a lot more positive, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, you're like a normal, really nice person. I would assume that your father was a very nice person too.
He is where I got my druidism from. Yeah, I realized I established my backstory. He's still around, isn't he? Just somewhere.
Sorry, what was your question again?
That dad's still just around somewhere.
If you want.
Because he's probably as long lived as she is.
I can imagine.
It was never really established where.
You can pick a spot on the map, and that's where he is.
Oh my god. Go visit Miara's dad.
We don't know anything about Dad. That's a bad idea. Or rather, I haven't written anything down about that.
Okay, this entire session is just improv. It's an improv test.
I imagine that is still what he's doing. Wherever he might have wandered off to.
Do you not know where he is?
Well, he certainly has a home, but since my mother passed away of age, he's taken more time to wander and explore.
Oh, so he's just wandering around on his own?
Yes, sometimes we cross paths, sometimes he comes to visit. But most of the time, he's just seeing places he's never been before.
That sounds really, really nice. Just wandering. I just see Leah typing. Entirely.
Yep.
All right, I'm bored.
Did you want
I'm
to go
bored.
fight?
Want to go fight something?
You want to go fight something?
Arwen, we're trying to be calm today.
Maybe fighting is calm.
Yeah, maybe that's just what we're meant to do.
Her expression shifts to one of concern.
Well, no, I don't take pleasure in it. Don't get me wrong.
I do.
We're supposed to be avoiding the feeling of life and death.
I don't know what else to do. This is really hard, doing not work.
When you wanted to go try on a dress, didn't you?
Now I'm starting to regret that. What if I don't like it? What if I look really weird?
What if you do enjoy it? What if you look beautiful?
All right, now you can stop lying, Mara.
You will never find me in a dress.
I'm sure
Not
you'd look
happening.
wonderful in a dress, Eileen.
Arwen, have you ever worn a dress?
Nope. Never. Never will.
Fuck
Don't do
yeah,
it.
Let's go try on dresses.
No!
Yes.
It takes away from my feminine masculinity.
I'm
All
sure
right,
that
where in the
I'm
world
sure
who sells the best dresses?
that is a very good question.
I'd imagine
where-
Noblecourt.
Okay.
Noblecourt or Grandport would be the best places to buy a dress.
Oh god, and we left Noblecourt in a very bad way. Is this the reason we go to Grandport? After all this fucking time?
Have you ever been to Grandport? Can we even teleport there?
I mean, I've been nearby on the map, haven't I? And then we can just Noom.
Let's just get Roger Ferryman to ride us there on a boat.
Oh my god. Past Red Eye.
Hi,
Hey.
friend, my friend.
And on your left, you'll see Red Eye. Looming and terrifying. Hope you brought your oranges.
Demon of the Otherworld, soon to destroy Ostera.
Well, technically, how far away can we see right now, especially with Miara's special eyes?
Oh my god.
Are you saying you want to try to spot a tree off in the distance and then teleport there?
Wait, it just
Oh my
all
God,
it
Jesus
says
Christ.
is you must have seen. It just says you must have seen, and she
Okay.
has a plus 18 to her perception.
Realistically, the general haze and fog of the air would stop you from seeing. However, I do want this to happen, I think. We are presently surrounded by a small mountain range, so you will have to climb to the top should you wish to see to Grand Fort.
How do we feel about a short hike?
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
For a hike. Maybe some fishing. No dresses, though.
We're totally getting dresses.
Oh, we're definitely getting dresses.
I hate you both.
If it makes you feel any better, I will also be trying on dresses.
That does not
Hey.
make me feel any better.
That makes me feel way better.
I wouldn't abandon you to trying dresses on your own. Now let's go for a hike.
Oh my god, this is the best day ever.
So,
I wouldn't take Eileen as one to wear a dress. That's so weird.
the hike that
This is
you're
weird.
about to take is one that Owen has taken more than a couple times now, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Climbing up the mountains in this area is cold, to say the least, but fairly easy given your level of athleticism and knowledge of the area. And you'll spend, say, 1 to 2 hours just climbing up to the mountains. As you do, however, you notice that sort of black splodge in the sky release a few more black splodges into the world. One falling directly towards Flame's Grace, actually, but you notice that the Keeper of the Flame raises its sword and slices it in half before it even manages to reach the ground.
Heck yeah!
Nice. It's beautiful.
Now, Miara, I'll get you to roll a perception check just to determine how close you can get a tree.
Damn it! All the time!
Natural
19
one.
on a...
What?
A natural 1.
The 19. Oh my god.
Natural 19.
Oh my god. Does anyone want to give Miara the help action?
Yes. I will give her the help action. She got like a bug in her eye and I'm helping get it out.
36. There you go.
I'm stupid.
And I rolled a freaking... What was that, a 12? No, I rolled an 18, correction. I rolled an 18 to get that.
With a 36 perception check, you're... Well, immediately, sort of, as you get to the peak of the mountain, you see Red Eye in the ocean. And as Red Eye is sort of interposing between you and the location that you are wishing to seek a tree from, it is a little bit tricky. However, your eyes see all, Miara. You've honed your skills of perception and sight to see almost beyond, straight through Red Eye, perhaps.
Oh my god. X-ray vision unlocked.
And you very quickly spot a tree potentially suitable for you to use transport via plants on, a little bit on the outskirts of Grandport.
Hey, fair enough. Just a small smile appears on her face as she unsquints her eyes. I think I can get us over there without any issue.
Are you telling me you just looked to see if you could see a tree from this distance?
Yes.
You're out of your mind. You're insane. That's not actually. You're lying. You're making this up.
Let's go. Goes over to a tree.
No way. Arvin, do you believe it? It's absolutely mental.
The pool opens out to the place next to Grandport.
Oh my god. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, just as you both through.
God damn. That's very impressive.
So this
Also
leads
kind
to
of
me getting a
terrifying.
dress.
It leads to us looking at dresses. It doesn't mean we're obtaining them.
Has this grotesque face.
Let's go see what sort of dresses they have. I guess we're going into Grandport.
We're going into Grandport
Without Reggie!
Now, before you
50
enter
episodes
into
after.
Grandport, last time you checked, there is one person here in the city. Mark the Crow, that is.
Ooh, yes. Let's take a good look at who that might be.
You're taking a day off.
She's like sneaking a peek, hoping that nobody's looking. 'Cause she's totally working on her vacation.
Her name is the Chromatic Blade.
Ooh. Is she the only one?
She's the only one here in Grandport at the moment.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm not
if-
allowed to work on my day off because there's Mark of the Crow members here. Sorry.
We can take a look at that later, Eileen.
Well, they're known as the chromatic orb, so, or chromatic blade, sorry.
Chromatic Orb.
sounds cool.
So you zoop over to Grandport. Well, not directly in Grandport. I'd say
Think
maybe
it's
like
outside.
half an hour's walk to Grandport.
It's amazing.
Miara has this little proud smile on her face as she walks.
Oh my god. What's the climate like over here? What's the
It's much warmer than where you were. So immediately as you sort of transport over here, your cold weather clothing is sort of losing its comfort. However, it's sort of like near the ocean and brings in sort of like a nice cool breeze despite how sunny it is. Sunny and warm, that is. And it's just sort of like almost the just right temperature, but sometimes it swings up and sometimes it swings down.
Sounds nice. What's happening? That's great. So, is the city of Grandport, like, I'm sure you could see it from like a distance. Does it look like sort of like what Atlas Dam looks like, where it's just like huge buildings? Or
Yeah, huge buildings. A lot of them incorporate more sort of like stone frameworks than wooden ones, mostly because of like the erosion due to like water and salt and all that sort of stuff. But you can very much tell that while not as so like grand as Noble Court or as sort of like well designed as Atlas Dam, Grandport has its own sort of appeal that's sort of like there's a certain level of passion that went into the design of this city. Like everything seems like it was well thought of, and even though some things are getting old and you can see some signs of wear and tear now, everything has sort of like a good sort of homely feel to it.
oh, this place is rather nice.
Very nice, yes.
Obviously, you've never been here before, Miara, but have you ever been here, Arwen?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, what did you do here?
What did we do here?
You have not been to Grandport.
You've never been here before.
No.
The party's never gone to Grandport, despite that being Reggie's
Really?
home city.
Reggie's hometown, yeah.
I thought we've just been talking about it all
Yep.
this
Yeah.
time and never
Yeah.
gone. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's been 81 sessions. I Okay. Yeah. No. Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry,
You've
Reg.
never
Not
known
really.
anybody who's been here? Never seen anyone?
You know, it doesn't. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't recall.
Henry rolling in his piecemeal grave.
Broken apart in your backpack.
Yes, the people of Grandport are. You can tell there's sort of like a general wave of unease amongst them all, as you sort of just generally sort of look over everybody. But everyone's trying to keep their wits upon them, keeping their smiles on. And despite all this, it does not change the fact that the many people of Grandport are trading. There's lots of merchants about, lots of people buying things, selling things. This is the city of commerce for a reason.
Wow.
Well, if there is ever a place to find a dress, it is this one, I imagine.
You don't think it's gonna be all like frilly here?
Well,
Oh, God.
there's probably some frilly, but I imagine they cater to everyone's tastes, which would include more simple ones as well.
Right. I don't want to buy one, just to be clear. I just want to try one on.
I hadn't anticipated we would be buying. I myself don't have the money for one.
Right. I suppose if I really wanted one, I could just kind of pay for it later.
I mean,
Yeah.
Let's not do any of that here.
Now, Miara.
These are nice.
I just want to try a dress.
These are nice people.
I'm just kidding.
Gives her a pointed.
I don't have sticky fingers.
Today.
I could. I have the capacity for sticky fingers. But that's not really my style. Usually.
It's
She
style.
frowns.
Right.
You,
Let's go ask a local.
want
She's
any-
gonna walk away from this awkward situation.
Okay. Arwen was
were you
going
gonna
to say, if you wanted anything, got some sticky fingers myself.
I'm gonna chat with a local. Maybe a lady who's wearing a dress.
Sup, lady? You wear a dress? No.
Are you trying to just speak to someone who's also shopping, or are you trying to speak to one of the merchants?
I don't think it matters too much. It could be a person or it could be a merchant. Basically anybody who's wearing like a nice looking dress so that I can ask where they got it.
Okay. You approach this individual. I say they'll be a sort of young adult, sort of maybe late teens, early 20s kind of person. And she's this blonde girl, wearing a sky blue dress with white sleeves. She's quite young.
Hi, sorry to bother you. I and my friends are actually just visiting Grandport for the very first time, and your dress is very nicely made. Where did you get it?
Oh, well, I had this tailored. Now, as you sort of approach this individual, you'll
Why did I
notice
laugh like that?
you'll notice that she's actually sat down in a strange chair.
No. No way.
It seems like a chair that has wheels, like it can move around. It's very strange. You've never seen one before.
Eileen's never seen one before. Meyer has. So has Reggie. Rolls up into a corner. Oh, you got it tailored.
But if you are looking for a dress, perhaps to try on or perhaps to buy, might I suggest? And she kind of like draws a little mud map on a piece of paper. If you head around the corner that way and take a left, then down sort of that area that looks kind of sketchy, but it's not actually that sketchy because the people there are really nice. And then you'll find it right there. You can't miss it.
Oh, excellent. That's wonderful. Have you been here a long time? Are you local?
I've been here my whole life.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is my first time. It's a beautiful city. Not that I've been here for very long, but
Oh, thank you.
Right. I guess I'll go try on a dress. I've never tried one on. Would you believe it?
Oh, are you speaking to?
Yeah.
You've never tried on a dress. Well, you know, you
No.
have your own taste. Some people don't like dresses, and some people do. So
I don't know where I'm gonna fall on that category. I don't think I'm gonna like it.
You are
But
being
today I'm trying
pessimistic about
to-
everything.
Say that again.
You're being pessimistic about everything.
I don't think I'm gonna like it. But today's a day of trying things that I've never done before, so
Well then, a first for everything. You never know until you try.
Right, exactly. All right. Well, you have a great day. Bye.
Farewell.
Nice to meet you.
And she kind of wheels up with a mobile chair. It's just so weird.
Did you see that girl over there that I was talking to?
I did, yes.
You see that chair she was sitting in? I didn't want to ask. I felt so rude if I did. So interesting.
It was quite odd.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Not myself, no.
It's a nice piece of engineering, that. You think she's rich?
To afford something like that? I imagine so.
I'm kind of worried about her suggestion then. I don't know if they're even going to let me into the doors.
I'm sure it'll be alright. Let's go take a look.
All right, let's go.
You sort of turn the corner to where she suggested, and it does in fact look like a sketchy dark alleyway with just like people sort of like looking around. But everyone's sort of like chatting with each other, sort of friendly, all sorts. Eventually you make it down to the location that she mentioned. And well, you'll see that this shop seems to be rather popular. Not so popular that there's like a huge line at the front or there's, lots of people around, but just enough people browsing the store to sort of like give a tell that, these dresses are well loved by the people that wish to buy them.
Nice.
And the store doesn't have like an official name or anything. It's just sort of like a place that people have sort of. Well, you'll have to go in to find out.
That's great. It's like this hidden secret store. The secret that everybody knows kind of a store.
Yeah.
All the locals go here. That's cool. All right. I guess this is it. You ready, Arwen? Arwen.
Silence will not help you avoid this.
We're gonna get you into a dress, whether you like it or not. You can't give me that.
Sorry, I had to talk to Levi for a second. What's up?
Sorry, the goddess of the hunt was just texting me real quick. I just had to.
Yeah, sorry, he was asking about something, but yeah. What's up?
We arrived at the dress shop. Out of character.
Oh no. I will wait out here while you guys go inside.
No, you're coming in. We're trying new things, remember?
No.
Yes. I start pushing you into the store.
Yara also has her hand.
It's not happening. You cannot push the goddess of the huntress into a store.
You are not
a dress store.
Huntress, save me!
I resist. I resist your push.
We are both pushing.
I resist.
Who has more strength?
Let me just double check. You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
I'm just helping you.
Oh no, the gift doesn't work anymore! No!
Oh, no.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
We push you in.
I do only have a +0 to athletics, but it does say that it, like, carrying capacity and like way you could push, drag, or lift. I don't know. What is your bonus to strength?
I just have a +1. So not great.
Oh, and how seriously are you resisting these two?
Like
Play resisting or like actually resisting?
like actually resisting but trying not to cause a scene.
Like a kid doesn't want to go to the doctor or something.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to do, players? How are you going to resolve this?
Hmm.
You can knock her out and bring her in.
No. Then she
Not a
can't
live
try on dresses.
She can't. Oh, I love this.
Let's see if Shinaria can do anything to help you.
Help you? Who are you talking to?
Are we?
Okay, I'll roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh no.
She's on
my
our
God.
side. They're on our side.
Does that fail? Because indomitable.
That fails.
Damn it.
You feel your muscles lock up and you feel like you cannot move.
I give a wink to Shanaria.
You
She turns around and acts like she did nothing.
Yeah, I can't move.
Look at
What
that.
did you do?
Look at that. You're just easing up. That's perfect. Let's get you into a dress.
Fuck you! Fuck you all!
No
No!
need for that kind of language. This is a nice, respectable place.
I'm being held against my will. I'm
As
being
you-
put in a dress against my
As you enter into the dress shop, they have more than dresses. There's like blouses, shirts, suits, all sorts of manners of things. But one very sort of cool part of this store is that it seems to be divided into two halves. One with, two halves and then two halves again, I suppose. So quarters. One side of the shop has all your sort of like fancy, sort of like flowery, sort of super well-presenting sort of clothing, and the other side is for sort of like more casual, everyday use, sort of like, I still want to look good though, kind of dress. But the other two quadrants are one half of, you know, the fancy and the casual sort of area seems to be enchanted with magical sort of materials, and they sort of like shift and shimmer and sort of shine in a certain way. And the other half is just sort of like ordinary fabric and has been well crafted.
Okay,
Wow.
but I still will not do this.
This is very fancy. There's so much fancy happening. I don't know what to do. I guess we find like an attendant, huh? Whoever owns the shop. I look around and see if there's somebody who's maintaining the shop or...
Yeah, you see a couple of workers sort of like going about, just making sure everything's in order, everything's like super, like well presented and all that stuff. But you know the head honcho when you see them. Right? You've got a keen eye for this. The person who's sort of like back at the back of the store at the counter, who's currently talking to someone else, seems to be the person who's giving out recommendations and like sort of like, oh, I can change this to make it look better, or blah blah blah.
Okay.
Or you could just talk to one of the workers.
I'll talk to one of the workers first because they're just available.
Okay.
Hi there. This is my first time in Grandport, and me and my
welcome
friends.
to Grandport.
Well, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. My friends and I wanted to try on dresses.
Oh, we have plenty of those here. What are you sort of looking for, may I ask? Anything? Maybe something sort of... You look like you've got that sort of dark vibe going on here. Is that something You want something in the same sort of category, or
Yes, same color palette would be perfect.
color palette? And what of your... You said everyone here wants to try on a dress.
Yes,
Absolutely
everyone.
not.
Absolutely. Don't listen to her. She's just a joker.
Now, is this one of those moments, honey, where your friends have all sort of brought you here out of your own will? Is that what's going on here?
Yes, I'm here against my will. Please help.
I'll get something special for you. I'm sure you'll love it. But
Arwen kind of grumbles.
come with me. Now, we are trying
what
on
if I
dresses, but did you want to see the more fanciful, magic-y ones, or would you want something more low-key?
Me?
Well, any of you, really.
I mean, not a dress.
Yes,
Oh,
dear.
you're definitely wearing a dress. I mean, I know that if I were to fall in love with it, which I don't think is actually going to happen here, but if I do fall in love with it, I don't think I can afford the super shiny stuff. But I would love to try it. It's very shiny.
I mean, we do offer quite affordable offers, but what's a little bit of fun. And the worker sort of like shines a smile. Well, here we are. He kind of like clicks his fingers, and it's almost like all the sort of hangers and dresses and everything sort of like rearrange, just sort of like automatically. It's like all of the
nice.
black sort of dresses and all that stuff, all sort of similar to blackish and darkish colors, all sort of rearrange themselves to a wall. Now, this is what we have on offer right now. Does anything sort of spark your fancy?
No.
I think for Arwen, what do you think, Miara? What kind of colors
No,
do you think would
no,
look real good on her?
no.
She's got that kind of purplish tone to her skin.
Well, yes.
Even if I did
purple.
want a dress, do you think that I would take advice from you
I
guys?
really think something dark
dresses?
would look nice.
Maybe I should
like
get a professional
navy
I
blue
think-
and some gold or something.
I think blues but I would go more towards silver, I think.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Silver.
Blues and silvers.
I think silver with maybe a little bit of yellow or gold would look well on you.
Ooh, yellow. You're
Oh,
right.
absolutely no
That'll look great
yellow.
on her.
I hate the color yellow. It's literally
No,
the
the
worst.
yellow would look
No
so good on
yellow? You have a tall frame, which means I know just the thing for you.
Oh, not quite the fit for a dress. I know. I'm sorry. Darn.
Oh
Shucks.
no, dear, it's not a dress, not to worry. He kind of reaches into a sort of like dimensional pocket and pulls out a certain device. And sort of, now just wait here for one moment. This is a little bit of a secret, so do not look at me. And he goes around the corner to one of the shelves and does some like a magic-y thing. You can't really see what he's doing unless you're trying to. Well, you guys have high passive perception, so maybe you do see it happen.
Mira isn't Mira isn't actively looking, but does have a 33 passive.
I'll let you see this if you want to.
I myself am curious.
Okay.
I'm also curious.
You see
But I'm pretending to not be.
one of the dresses that looks like it would appear great on Arwen. Just like slowly shift and change into something that appears like suit and pants. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a perception, see if he notices you noticing him. How obvious are you guys being, do you think?
I'm trying to be very subtle.
Yeah, well, Mira herself isn't actively looking. She's just kind of looking around the area. It's just she just notices a lot of things.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretending to look at like a shirt.
I'll have Eileen roll a stealth check in that case.
Okay. Stealthy check, huh? I do not have advantage.
22? Okay. He does not notice you at all. But he comes back. Now, dear, this is sort of a vibe that I'm sort of getting from you. How would you feel about trying this one on?
Is it like just a pantsuit or like a?
It looks like what do you think it would look like? I'll let you decide what it looks like. Something that Owen would want to wear.
Okay. Probably like skin tight, like black, with a few gold accents, like a bodysuit.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
That'd be cool.
What is it made out of?
It's like, you know, those like ski mask material.
Ski mask.
You have
Ski mask.
What is it?
Oh, that material. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it.
It's a full body sweater is what everyone's wearing.
Yeah.
Now the change rooms are over there, dear. Go ahead, take this and be right back. How about?
Okay.
Now,
I'm gonna go try it on.
he kind of whispers to the rest of you. When she comes out, here's a button that you can press.
Oh my god!
And he kind of does like the shushing, kind of, finger on mouth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You,
You
sir,
didn't hear
are
it from me.
a gentleman.
And what of you, lovely dear? Speaking to Mira.
Oh god. She kind of pauses, thinking for a moment. It has been a long time. Dress. I suppose I'm not sure what to look for necessarily.
How about this one? And it sort of looks like an old-timey sort of dress that, do you like frills, question mark?
I don't know if she's necessarily a frills lady. I think she'd probably be a long and flowy type of lady.
Okay. Let's see. Let's hop over to Pinterest, see if we can find...
Oh my god, I was just doing that. I typed in fantasy dresses and like the best stuff is coming up. I love it.
It's not necessarily similar to the Windham's dress, but it's sort of like the same sort of vibes that sort of like in terms of form, and it's whatever color that you like. But he kind of just says, in that case, I believe this one might look good on you. How about this? And he kind of like sort of goes over to the accessory area. Now you are giving me quite the I'm old and mature and I look after children kind of vibe.
Miara isn't sure how to take that because on one hand accurate, on the other hand,
I don't want to be a mom.
Why is his immediate thought, Mom? Do I look that old?
She's like looking at herself like,
Oh, I apologize. Not to make you seem older, it's just sort of, friends groups tend to have one of these sort of people. Now, do you wish to wear this? And he presents you a very small little sort of tiara that looks like it fits the dress.
She kind of blinks as she looks at the tiara. I've not worn much jewelry in my time. This seems a bit fancy for me, in all honesty. I don't know about wearing a tiara.
Totally fine. Absolutely fine. It's just that this and that is a matching set. Of course, I can definitely put it back if you don't want.
Don't know how I'd feel about wearing a tiara, but it is flattering that you think I would suit one.
Well, he gives a quite polite smile and puts it back. And at that moment, I assume Arwen has put on the suit.
She's looking at herself in the mirror, feeling sexy, just kind of.
Oh my dear, that looks great on you.
Thank you. It kind of does, doesn't it?
Are you gonna press the button?
I'm like giving Miara the side eye. As
Miara
I like
has this faint little smile and it, like tilts her head to the side in a twitch. Just
I have like the button partially out of my pocket to show Miara, and I like put it back in my pocket and I push the button.
Now you're gonna describe to me a dress that Arwen is wearing, whether or not Arwen enjoys wearing this dress or not. What do you think?
God.
What kind of dress would Arwen be wearing here, do you think?
It would probably be a big, like, poofy blue. I would say like a light blue, like her hair kind of dress with glitter and sparkles, and it's just kind of poofy like a princess dress.
I'll say this is a magical dress as well, as you see sort of like little bits of like planetary entities like stars and moon, couple like planets, just sort of like slowly sort of rotate around the base of it. But Arwen, you're feeling very confident in yourself, like, oh, thank God I didn't have to wear a dress. And then all of a sudden, your clothes just sort of like poof out and turn into this very sort of like not piece of clothing that you had put on initially.
Oh
my God, Arwen, you look beautiful. Look at you.
Arwen's got a big frowny face. Like, how dare you?
What? I didn't do anything. You put that dress on.
I know you guys did something.
I didn't do a thing.
why would we have done anything?
Right, we were over here. How could we do anything?
I am done talking to you guys for the foreseeable future. She kind of like starts yelling at you. You know, like the anime where they like start yelling and like throwing fists and like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of scene.
The sort of worker sort of says, now before you make any more judgments, why don't you take a look at yourself in the mirror?
And kind of just plops herself. I look
like a pouty kid.
hideous.
Oh, surely not. You look beautiful.
I don't... How am I supposed to get guys with this?
Very easily, I imagine.
I, myself, as a guy, would find you quite attractive if I'm being totally honest with you.
Really?
Honest truth.
You free this afternoon?
Oh my. Quite forward, are you?
See, the dress just doesn't work, does it?
I never said I wasn't free this afternoon.
Oh, I got IRL tingles, so wow.
I'm like behind this retail guy where he can't see, and I'm like giving the thumbs up, and I'm like pointing at him and like giving the heart like symbol. Like,
yeah, Miara also behind this guy just has this like absolute look of just shock, but also like giddiness. Like, oh my gosh, she's actually woo.
Well,
But it's less so of the dress and more so how you feel in the dress, if I'm totally honest with you. And if it doesn't make you feel good, then I can't, with my whole heart, recommend.
do you have this in black? Maybe a very, very dark green?
We do have more colors, yes, if you'd like to try those on.
Okay. She, like, reluctantly, but, like, is kind of forcing herself to try something else out of her comfort zone.
Alrighty, as you sort of try that on, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few moments.
Excellent. Sounds good. I need to run to the bathroom anyway. I'll be right back.
Ooh, Arwen finding a partner that's just trying to boost her confidence.
See, but Philip, though. I am at cahoots. What is Philip gonna say? What is he gonna think?
I don't know if Philip even realized you were into him.
Well, he should have assumed that by now. I love this is canon. I love that this is canon. Like, Arwen just can't seem to. Oh. And then finally, like, wearing a dress is like the perfect, like. Yeah.
Catalyst, yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. We needed this episode.
We did. We needed a casual episode. I'm just
Too
scrolling
much
through Pinterest.
seriousness.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through Pinterest trying to find a good Miara dress.
That's funny. I should find Arwen dress.
Just going for long and flowy.
Those are all very provocative. Also, I looked up a cute black bodysuit with gold decals, and it's yeah.
That's a bit.
Well, that one's kind of cool. I could wear that IRL because I could order it off Etsy. Wow.
Dude, I'm looking at these fantasy dresses on Pinterest and I'm like, dude, I wish this was like actual fashion. Like I want to wear I would wear dresses if this was like a thing. Like seriously, they're so cool looking.
I know.
I think the most Arwen could wear was like a sexy like cocktail dress. That's like it.
Okay, I think this is the one I've decided. Oh, I found the perfect one for Arwen. Hold on. I didn't expect Arwen to pick black, but there's some good.
I'm not
Either,
surprised.
but that's kind of I don't know, like a dark green. She likes green, but or like a not a red. That would be too clashy. But I don't know.
Let's see. Ooh, here we go. I mean, it's not like it's not a skinny dress though. I feel like Arwen would like a skinny dress.
Welcome
like a
back.
fitting dress.
Welcome back. We're just looking at dresses.
We're looking at fantasy.
yes.
Looking at dresses.
In game
Anyway, this is
and
the one I
real
found.
life.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the dress that Arwen picked.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's
I
kind of
feel
cute.
like
Imagine
I feel
Arwen
like it
in
also
this
needs to
dress.
be like a I don't know, body forming. Oh, here we go. This feels very Arwen for some reason. Don't know why.
I can see it.
Yes,
It's
that is all
funky.
Arwen.
Okay.
That's the type
This
she would
is the
buy.
one.
That is exactly.
This is the
This is
one.
it. I almost have that dress in real life. Wow.
Do you really?
Almost. Kind of. Not really, but yeah.
Wait, did you find a dress for Miara? Hold on.
I'm looking at him.
You're looking at him.
I can almost see something vaguely like this, but with this one's sleeve and collar.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. That's very
It's
Miara.
very long and flowy, but also she likes her long draping sleeves.
Yes.
So cool.
I feel like we're going to a ball. This is exciting.
All we're doing is taking a break from
Arwen's
saving the
going
world.
out.
Oh yes, Arwen has a straight up date.
Oh my god, we're gonna be like
Not
cosplay.
do this,
Play
I'm
at
sorry.
the Run Fest as Arwen. That would be so fun. Yes. But no.
With the sunglasses.
It's perfect.
The sunglasses.
Absolutely perfect.
Why?
Okay. So, did Eileen find a dress as well?
Yes, I found this one. I like this one for Eileen. I think she'd like that.
Ooh, they're pretty.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. The
I
internet.
think the only I know. The internet's amazing. Look at this dress. It's so pretty. I think the only difference is that she would have like long sleeves.
Mm.
Like what does she wear right now? She wears like I don't know what they're called. Like arm sweaters? Like what are they called? They're like do you know what I'm talking about?
Like gloves with no gloves, with no hands.
They're like long sweater gloves. Like I'm trying to think of the right. There's like a word for them, and it's.
Can't think
Sorry,
of it.
I'm having like a.
Arm warmer thing.
Arm warmer? That might be it. Arm warmers. Yes, she's wearing arm warmers. She's wearing black arm warmers, so she would probably just continue wearing like black arm warmers with her dress. Yes, that's what she would do.
So you all sort of like pick out your dresses and change into them. Our good attendant, who you have not asked their name yet, just says, "Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this job. You all look amazing."
Thank you. I feel great. Like, look at this color. I don't wear colors. This is so cool. And I'm sorry, what was your name? We haven't even asked.
Well, my name is Marceline, but my friends call me Mark, and he kind of gives you a wink to you, Arwen.
Ooh, Marceline, his friends call him Mark. This bro is climbing the ranks of candidacy. Is Taylor here? Oh, I heard you.
Yep.
Yep. Now, if you are not looking to buy right now, I can put a reservation for you for these items, should you wish to come back later and keep them in stock.
What's the price on
Well, and it'll go around. Arwen's dress is the most expensive because it is a magic-y, shiny dress. Do any of yours also have magic-y, shiny effects on them? Because I know Eileen said she wanted to try a magic one. But
yeah,
it doesn't
I'll say
have to
that.
be.
Yeah, she's trying one that's like got just a shimmer. It's just a light shimmer to it.
Yeah, I think Miara's is just a simple one. It's just pretty.
It's just pretty. It's just the normal one that's well made and looks pretty.
Yes.
Okay, out of character, me as the DM, I don't really know how to price these, to be honest, and I've never really had it marked down. Let's say, what's a reasonable price? Like maybe 30 gold for Arwen's one, and then 25 for Eileen's, and then 20 for Miara's.
That seems reasonable.
How much was mine?
30.
30.
30? Oh, I have 20. Because Miara took all my gold.
But you took it because dragon.
All right, we're gonna have to go make some money, but we'll be right back.
May I have your name so that I can... Oh, did you want to make a reservation, or...?
I mean, I actually do quite like it. It's kind of nice. It's so fancy. I'll put my name down for a reservation.
Very well. Can I get a name?
Yes, I'm Eileen.
Eileen. And what of the other two?
Everyone's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
30 whole gold, I guess.
Is that a yes for the reservation?
Yeah.
And what of the reservation for this afternoon?
Arwen.
Does Arwen say anything?
I think she said her name very sweetly.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I did.
Very well. And you?
Yeah, it kind of looks at the others and then just kind of has this small little like, I didn't think this is how the night would go shrug. I suppose we could put my name down as well. Yeah.
Excellent. I will put those in storage for you. Now, I will warn you, reservations last for 30 days only. Should you still be interested, you do need to come back and make another reservation again.
No problem. Sounds great.
We have easy of coming back to the city.
Very well. Now, I'm not saying this to anybody, mostly just saying things out loud, but I tend to frequent the dock sometimes in the afternoons just to wind down after work. I find the scenery quite nice there.
Oh, that sounds absolutely lovely. As she like kind of eyes Arwen directly, like, perhaps you should check it out sometime, Arwen. Maybe tonight.
Yeah, that'd be fine. If only I had a dress. We'll come back later.
We'll come back later.
Thank you for visiting. I hope to see you again soon.
Same to you, Mark.
Farewell.
Thanks.
And
All right, game plan. We need to make money. And fast. Any bright ideas?
Fast.
Right. We have to make it fast. Because you have a date tonight, Arwen.
Right.
You have to look your best.
What do I do? This has never happened to me.
I'm sure it's
Okay, I'm
nothing that
calm.
crazy. Miara, you've been married before. What is
Have you
dating
been
like?
there? The only experience of the pod.
Miara,
Oh my
what's
God.
dating
Coach
like?
me, mother. Coach
Is
me.
it somebody like you have to pay for it, or does he pay for it, or is it like a joint? They both pay for it, or
It
What
really
are you paying
depends.
for? We're going down to the dogs.
It depends on the situation, I suppose. My partner and I, when we met, it was a bit more of a stumbling upon each other, I suppose. And we did a bit of exploring around town, and not much gold was spent, in all honesty. But I think what gold was spent was rather equal between us.
all right, so it's split. I mean, you could just go on the docks and not pay a dime, but Mark seems to be a very expensive person.
Yeah.
Maybe
we're
you
going
should
out
go to
somewhere-
dinner.
Suggest if you're spending the afternoon together, perhaps dinner could be nice, especially in a place like
Dinner?
Yes, we're doing things that we've never done before, and I'm helping you with a date, and you're going on a date.
dinner is a good way to sit down and get to know each other. See how compatible you are.
Do I tell him that I'm like devoted to the goddess of the hunt? Do I do that on the first date? Is that a first
I
date
don't
question?
know. I don't know
I
if that's a
think-
first date thing.
No, that is quite a bit to drop to someone. I think start with basic likes, think places you've been, casual places that you've been. You don't need to go into the various interesting situations we've been in.
And in my
Okay.
experience, when you're talking to someone and you're trying to engage with them, you don't have to talk big, you know? You just
Yeah.
let them do the talking.
Don't have to talk big. Okay. Think I got it.
Family is a good topic. Talking about yours.
I don't know if talking about family is a good topic. Is that a good topic?
It depends on the situation. It gives information about where you come from, what you're like.
Right, but if I were on a date and someone asked me about my family, I'd either lie or I'd like book it out of there.
That's
not date material
different,
talking.
Eileen. I don't
Arwen,
mean
if
to
somebody asked you
exclude
about your family, would it be normal?
Eileen,
Um,
I don't mean to exclude you.
Yeah.
You do have a very fortunate childhood. I mean, Arwen spoke about her family with us earlier. She mentioned fishing with her father.
yeah, but I know you guys. I don't know this Mark guy. He works at a dress shop. I don't know. For all I know, he could. I don't
Maybe
know.
we need to do some reconnaissance. We have to see if Mark is really honest.
Oh, yeah. Like a
Uh-huh.
spy mission. Or
We
a.
have to
yeah,
check the
spy
ledgers,
mission.
find out where he
Yours
lives,
it has the smallest flicker of concern on her face.
check out his
After all,
apartment, make sure there's nothing concerning.
The last one that did show interest in you did end up trying to kill you.
Right.
That's true. But
But
true.
the difference here is this man is.
He has a real job.
Okay. I paused there because I was like, wait a second, man, yes? Like, because I hear the name Marceline and I think lady, but then gentleman. Okay, yes, man.
Yes,
Very
he.
fancy.
Well, what do you think he? I'm gonna let Owen decide what he looks like. It is a man.
Mm,
Sounds like a very French name. Marceline.
yeah, like a French guy. He's got short brown hair and he slicks it back. Well, no, he has the like forward combed hair, but it's like curved up at the top, and he's like, you know, kind of skinny, but also not.
Mm.
He's got the cheekbones, like the jawline.
What type of humanoid are they, would you say?
There's types?
Yeah, like human, tiefling, elf.
Ooh.
Half elf, half orc.
I'd have to look into it. I don't know what Arwen's into. It's like specifically just anything that breathes at this point.
Breathes is interested in me. That's the criteria.
That's the only criteria.
We've been over this.
She's a bit desperate.
Sometimes they don't need to be interested in me.
But what if he's like a halfling and he's like super short? And you're super tall.
Oh, I don't like short. Short's kind of...
Okay, so he's definitely taller than you. Taller than Arwen, who's already tall.
I mean, he could probably
I'd
be.
say he's about like an inch taller.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just so it's not weird.
How tall's Arwen again?
Tall.
6'2".
Yeah, okay.
That's not too bad. I guess I was thinking of Miara. An inch taller than Miara is like monstrous.
Yeah, she's like 7'3".
Yeah, okay. But 6'3", 6'4" is not. That's a pretty decent height.
Okay. Cool.
Kind of like in the tieflingness.
Ooh, tiefling.
Hey, going after the same kind of vibe as Miara's, except hers was very hers was very lumberjack.
All right, but we need to at least get enough money to pay for your dress, right?
And then
I
for
suppose.
her half of dinner as well.
Right, we need a little bit more for dinner. And it's an expensive town, so maybe like 10 gold for that.
Okay.
All right, so we need like a total of 40 gold.
How are you?
Oh,
Didn't Trot give you money at the end when he gave up all his gold?
No.
Trot Trust Fund.
Trot Trust Fund. The Trot Trust. In Trot we trust. Okay.
We trust.
Oh no, you've already spent it all, actually.
Yeah.
His character sheet is 0.
Yeah.
Besides, if we all want our dresses, we need to make a lot of money real quick.
I don't know what out of character my
Go work the streets, ladies. Okay. I will never say that again.
What I was about to say, was when we first said we need to make some money, my first thought was dragon rides.
Dragon rides!
My god.
Dragon rides!
We got dragon rides, folks. We got red. We got blue. We got chromatic. If you want gold, that's an extra surcharge. Does Miara say this?
I don't know if Miara would immediately go to that, because I don't think that she's ever considered using her wild shapes or other shape-shifting as for profit. But we did just have a major discussion the night before about Miara now being able to turn into a dragon. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's on other people's minds.
Okay, so it was brought up to us. We know you can turn into a dragon. Okay.
Yes, that's why Arwen has no money.
Right. I can think of a couple different things. One, we can gamble, which is a gamble. We could sell things that we have, but that's boring.
Yes, surely Arwen has something that she can sell, right?
Surely. I have drugs.
Do you want to sell your drugs?
I mean, it might be worth it at this point. I have a Twilight Safeguard mask. I have my aristocrat gloves of archery I don't care for anymore.
Okay.
Well, you could definitely make some gold off of those gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's a magic item, so...
I will sell that.
Let me see what rarity it is. This is an uncommon item, which means that means it is worth at least 200 gold, give or take. If you're willing to find someone to buy it.
Hello?
Hello?
How much did you say?
At least 200 gold. You can convince someone to pay for more.
Okay. I'm good at I was gonna say deception, but bartering? Whatever it's called.
I put a hand on your shoulder. I could help out. We want to make sure you get the best deal.
Right.
I have like a 10 charisma. Like, I'm good at persuading.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna go out and be like, aristocrats, gloves of archery for sale?
So you could head over to the markets where people are just generally selling cool magic items, or you could go to the section where people are selling weapons and sort of more so that sort of crowd. Which would you prefer? There are kind of two sections of the market.
Oh, sorry, what were they?
So there's like general magic items and such, merchants in them. Or there's the people who are specifically selling weapons.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go general market because people who are selling weapons are probably like more like knowledgeable in stuff. So I want somebody who's kind of, you know, not as fresh, who I could possibly trick into buying more and more. So
nice, good call.
Now, as you all sort of approach the market area, you're realizing there's a lot of people sort of like with like items to sell, that is, sort of lined up in a line, talking to what appears to be like the market organizer, so to speak. And, you know, some of them are getting rejected, some of them are sort of like being approved. You're not sure what the criteria is at this point, unless you want to go like snoop around and find out.
I'll snoop.
Okay. How snoopy are you snooping?
I mean, I'll do anything, so probably pretty snooping.
Okay, are you being obvious about it, is what I meant?
No.
Okay. You sort of like approach the guys to sort of like listen in on the conversations. It seems like it's the criteria seems to be actually roll me an investigation. Give me that first.
Nope. Not high rolls today.
You get a mixture of like there's already a lot of people selling this kind of item. Unfortunately, we won't have space for you. There's a mixture of people whose reputations aren't so grand, like some people who like have run scams before, maybe. Other people who are getting accepted are people who are offering sort of unique goods and quality goods, not necessarily perfect, like they just like have something unique to offer to the people here. And you're sort of like going down the checklist. You're like, maybe I could get in, maybe since I only have one item to sell, maybe not. But regardless, the merchants that are getting accepted are given like either a day pass, a 3-day pass, or a week pass. So depending on how long they stay, the merchant will pay more or less.
Okay, probably We don't have that much time.
We really only need just a day pass.
Alright.
Alternatives are, like, try to find someone who's already selling items to trade with you. You don't have to set up a stall on your own.
Oh, true. Yeah, we don't have to set up a stall or anything. We could just find
Yeah.
a merchant hanging
Yeah.
out around here and sell it to them.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Who looks the richest?
Who looks
Yeah.
the richest? There's probably one sort of big sort of like magic stall that seems to like constantly renew their license here. Seems to be a frequent visitor of the place. It looks like it's a collaboration between two cities, actually. And as you sort of like approach, you'll realize that this is a store name that you recognize, Arwen. The sign that's posted above their little stall is called Glamour and Grimrars.
Did we leave off bad at this place or no? I don't know. We have debt.
We have
I
debt.
have debt.
Rook has debt.
Rook has debt.
Rook has debt.
Okay. I'm good. Probably. But I assaulted someone, didn't I?
I think so.
You're realizing the
Or was
person running the stall actually is someone that you don't recognize.
Sounds great. We'll just walk up and see what's up.
The person manning the store seems to be a dwarvish lady who is wearing this very fine hat with a feather on it. And she speaks to you. Hello there, welcome to Glamour and Grimoires. How can I help you?
We're looking to sell these gloves here, and I'm wondering how much you would pay for them.
If you don't mind, do I have permission to sort of investigate the item?
Yeah.
Very well. She kind of takes it. You can tell she's doing casting some sort of spell on it. Now, may I ask where you obtained this item?
You know, I don't recall.
You
It
can
was a long time ago.
You can roll a history check to see if Owen remembers. Or are you just like saying that? Pretending you don't know?
I legit don't remember.
It was from
Stole
Noble
them.
Court. It was from Anastasia's
Stole
manse.
them.
Oh, was it from Anastasia's?
Oh,
mansion? Okay. Yes.
Well, okay.
Totally legitimate.
Stole them.
I just
Yeah, I don't recall.
It looks like a quite what do I call it? Item tailored towards nobles, you could say. And I can offer you perhaps 250 gold.
Take it.
Oh, excellent. You're not going to make an insight check or anything?
Sounds.
I'm gonna make an insight check
Yeah, go for
before
it.
we commit to this,
Yeah, you.
so that I can step in if I need to. It's okay.
She's lowballing you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, Arwen. I feel like we could easily get double.
You think? Double?
I think so. Like, you know exactly where we got these. We got these from a very illustrious gentleman who really just had to part with it. But we got a good deal out of it. But we paid, I don't know. We paid easily 500 for it.
Go
Somewhere
ahead,
around
give me
there.
a deception check.
Okay. Let's see here. I don't think Oh, my deception's not great, but let's go.
You got a nat 20.
That's the old Eileen luck
Damn.
for ya. I get so many 20s with Eileen, it's ridiculous.
She kind of takes out the, those spectacles that have multiple layers of them.
Oh dear.
And begins to inspect it a little bit more.
Oh dear.
I can definitely see you paying 500 gold for this. But seeing how it has seen some use, and I believe perhaps it's been a little while since you've purchased this item or obtained it from this noble gentleman, I'm afraid the most that I can offer you is perhaps 400 gold.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It is.
I'm gonna do
Take it.
a secondary insight check to see if
No,
it's.
really? Okay.
No, I'm just gauging the situation. I don't know if I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You can roll another insight check.
I'm just curious, like my curiosity.
You can tell it's definitely not the true value of the item, but a merchant's gotta make profit somehow.
Okay.
She's giving you a good price for it, though.
Yeah, this feels like a good price to me. I let Arwen continue the deal.
Deal.
Very well. Would you prefer in sort of like a check sort of deal, or would you prefer just a bag of money?
Just a bag of money's fine.
Okay. You see she reaches into a bag of holding beneath the counter, and she takes out just a bag of money and plonks it onto the table. That should be 400 gold, but you're more than welcome to stay here and count it out if you want.
Should I count it?
No, I think we can trust them. They're very trustworthy.
If it's at least 20 or 30, 40, we're good.
Well, you can prove it with the scale here. Here's a gold piece, and she weighs it, and it's roughly however much a gold piece weighs, and then she places the bag on the scale as well, and then it weighs to slightly over 400 gold pieces because of the weight of the bag and other factors and such.
Nice.
But if you don't trust that either, there's a counting area over there. And she points to a table where a couple people are counting out some gold.
I think
Oh, good. We're good. All right.
Well, thank you for your service. Glamour and Grimoires is welcome to have you back at any time.
We thank you.
Thank
for your
you.
business.
Yes, so you have obtained 400 gold pieces.
All right. Let's go back, get some clothes,
Okay.
Yes.
and see Mike.
You head back to
Mark.
the...
Same as Mark.
Mark.
I don't know.
Mike.
I get it right. Mark.
Like
Like-
Mark. Whatever.
like Mark, as in like Marceline. If that helps you remember.
Arwen comes in.
sense.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh my god. Yes. Before you enter into the dress shop, though, can I have everyone roll perception check for me?
Certainly.
Perception.
Perception.
Miara is away, but I'm just gonna assume that Miara hears it. You know what?
Making me run downstairs just to do perception
You
check.
don't even need a roll.
so
You're
funny.
Miara.
Why do you even?
30,
You
there
don't
you
even need
go.
to roll. We're just gonna assume you always succeed on your rolls.
It was
Okay.
more catered towards Arwen than anything else.
You guys continue. I'm
To be
going to go get my shake.
Okay, get your shake.
You hear what sounds like a slightly muffled voice of Marceline, and he's speaking to what sounds like a co-worker of his. And he's having this sort of like conversation as time goes on. He's like, I don't know what possessed me. I don't think I've ever asked someone out like this. Ridiculous. What am I going to do? I said we were going to the docks. I've never been to the docks. I don't even know if there's any good places to go around there. And you hear the co-worker's just like, okay, calm down. You've already done it. There's nothing you can do. Just go with the flow. Just be yourself.
Oh my god.
You're right. Okay. Yeah. You're right. How did I get into this? How did this happen? I was using my customer voice and one thing led to another. But you will hear that as you kind of get towards the door and sort of enter in. Do you just like approach and say hello, or do you just like try to sneak up on him? What you doing?
I think try to sneak up on him and tap him on the shoulder.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Like hyperventilating.
Well,
oh my god. He rolled a nat one on his perception check.
Oh,
He's too
panicking
flustered.
so
Poor guy.
he's too flustered.
He's too
Yeah.
flustered.
Oh, no.
He's going,
Fine.
what am I going to do? And you tap him on the back as he's like suddenly jerks around to look at you. Hello there, Owen. Welcome back so soon. Is it that time already?
Not quite. I mean, I just came back to buy the clothes.
Oh. Well, in that case, come right this way. Now, was it just your outfit, or was it the others as well?
Everyone's. Just put it all on my tab.
Fantastic. We don't really do tabs here. You have to pay up front.
Well, we kind of did a tab. We reserved them. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
Yes.
What am I saying? Of course. You're right.
This is great.
You were about to ask a question before I so rudely interrupted you.
I was?
Were you not? You said, could I? And then... Perhaps I misheard you.
No, I didn't say could I.
Okay, so the dresses come to a total of 75 gold pieces.
Got that? Right here.
Excellent. Now, did you want them to be packaged just for preservation, sort of in transit, or would you prefer to just put them on now, or what is your preferred method?
I think whatever those guys want for their dresses, I'll have mine packaged, but not like for like shipping or anything or whatever, you know, just so it's can be taken out soon.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about using it for a special occasion coming up.
You see a small smile appear on his face as you sort of say that. And he kind of goes, now, you can have the regular brown bag option, or you can have the sort of enchanted bag that sort of protects the dress, and sort of preserves it as a container for long term. The brown bag is free, totally free, but for the extra sort of special bag, you'll need to pay an extra gold piece for each dress.
Yeah, I'll spend the extra for each dress to preserve them.
Okay. Very well, then he goes to fold up the dresses quite nicely, very neatly, making sure not to induce any creases or anything like that in them, and places them sort of in a well, it looks like the other brown bags, just to not look so fancy and inconspicuous, but you can tell there's sort of this air of magic around each bag, and they're well protected. And he places all 3 bags on the table. Now, were you going to carry all this yourself? Did you need any assistance?
No, I've got Miara over here to do it all for me.
Miara, mid-conversation with Eileen, looks over, blinks a bit.
Well, actually, Arwen, I think we were gonna go do some shopping together.
Yes,
why don't you just
Okay.
put the dress on and we'll be back later.
After all, we did plan on relaxing for a day. I had a new component I needed to get for a newer spell of mine that I wanted Eileen's careful bargaining eye to help.
Well, I think I still have... What time is it in the day?
It's getting close to afternoon.
Okay, well, I still have time, so
Getting
yeah.
close to closing time for the dress shop.
Yeah, I think, did you and Eileen want to go shop yourselves? Was that?
I figured I could go with Eileen.
Sure, I'll just head back to the wherever we're staying, and just relax for a little bit. Maybe get some extra karate chops in, and yeah, I'll meet you guys there later. Dusk, after dusk.
We'll meet you there tonight. Make sure we have a game plan. But
yeah, right.
There's no rush.
I just have some.
Enjoy your evening and such.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Mark.
You too.
As the two of them leave to probably go arrange some dragon rides.
We'll have some dragon fireworks off in the sunset
Oh my
this
god.
afternoon.
That would be great. We go buy some fireworks. We shoot them off at the docks.
I can absolutely imagine Eileen trying to swindle some by saying, "Hey, have you ever ridden on a dragon before?" Miara just poof.
Oh my god. Eileen would totally make a buck off of that.
All right. So, Owen, do you have any plans? We don't actually have a place to stay yet. We just sort of arrived here and went straight to the dress shop. So we don't have a place to stay, technically.
Arwen is going to preemptively rent a room, wink wink.
Oh my god.
Damn!
So
He's
confident.
so fast.
I mean, this
No,
show's
it's literally just for me to go cry a little bit and eat some chocolate before I doom myself to singleness for the rest of my life. Anyway.
It also speaks to confidence, damn.
Confidence that she'll be rejected.
So sad.
Okay. Now, Eileen and Miara, did you have plans to run some scams, or were you actually just going to go around buy some stuff?
I think we were just gonna go get some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if Miara doesn't have any menus.
Oh,
Well, we can take some from Arwen.
those
Excuse me, I am not your guys' personal pig.
Hey, I got you like 200, 250 extra gold. If anything, that 250 is mine.
And Miara is not expecting anything. Miara did not go to the Bank of Arwen.
Bank of Arwen.
I just want 100 gold, Arwen. I'd say I earned that. Fair enough.
Bank.
Anything that we
gold?
don't use, you can have it back.
For both of you?
No, just 100 should be fine, right? Is that enough, Mira?
The component I'm looking for isn't all that expensive. Has a smile of I'm sorry. Because she's
100 will
actually,
do.
she's
100
actually
is all you
looking
get.
All right. Thanks, Arwen. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your evening on the docks and a nice fancy dinner. Maybe you'll see some fireworks or something.
You guys are working with me. I like it.
Okay. Now we are reaching the end of our session here. Do you want Arwen's date to be the cliffhanger for this session?
I don't know if I can wait till next session. Oh my gosh.
I was about to say it would give time to prepare.
Or do you want to go over time, Arwen? Or Taylor?
I think I'll leave it as the cliffhanger.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah, it's time for both of you to prepare.
I gotta prepare in real life for my D&D, like
Your
fake
fake
D&D date.
Alright then. Well, we'll say goodbye to the recording. Goodbye, recording.
Goodbye, recording.
Bye.